Tempe with a hard-fought 4-point road win in Pac-12 play.
Tough one for us out of the gate. You know, we just didn't start with the right energy, and we gave them some confidence, and then we had to chase them throughout the whole game and could never really take control of it.
And free throw shooting was such a key in that game after you've been shooting free throws so well all season and were terrific in that regard in the prior game against Washington State.
Yeah, it's a little bit confusing just because of, you know, shooting 28 for 33 against Washington State and playing well, and you would think the guys would have confidence to make them. And you know, we talked about Washington. You know, they've been a foul-prone team. They're one of the leading foul teams in the country. So we knew we would get to the free throw line. We just didn't execute, didn't make enough of them.
Let's talk about some players quickly. Of course, Trey Holder has been terrific this season. He had 5 straight 20-point games at one juncture. From your observation, what have been the keys to his improvement this year?
Yeah, I mean, Trey's playing with a lot of confidence. I think he feels comfortable in our offense, and you know, we give him some freedom to make plays. He's a great playmaker. You know, he's really good off the dribble. You know, I think he's in a good place mentally with how he feels about his game, and you know, he's developing confidence with his shooting.
2 players that I thought stepped up in your 2 home games: guard Cody Justice, who had 16 and 17 in the 2 games, and Obinna Oleka, the forward who has now moved into the starting lineup. He had 2 double-doubles last week.
Yep. Well, I mean, Cody's got a really an electric personality. When he's playing well, he's got a really positive influence on our basketball team, and just love the way he shares the ball too. He really looks for his teammates in a very creative way that people should enjoy watching. And as far as Obi, I'm happy he's taken the steps that he's taken. I think there's a lot of room for growth with him and his game, and it's nice that he was able to put those games together for us.
Now it's on to the Bay Area in a game Thursday against a talented Cal Bears team, but a team that will be missing its leading scorer, Tyrone Wallace, out 4 to 6 weeks with a hand injury suffered recently in practice. And at this stage, Bobby, how much investment do you put in those kinds of things with the opponent? Is it more about what your team is doing?
It's been about us all week. You know, we have our own issues that we're trying to work through, and you know, we have to fight our way out of the bottom right now. I don't think it's a place that we belong, but that's where we are right now. So that's been the tone of our practices. We have to get ready for a team that's very stingy on defense. They're one of the best defensive teams in our conference.
And then looking ahead quickly to Saturday at Stanford, another team coached by a great former Duke guard, Johnny Dawkins. And boy, maybe our fans don't realize how great a player Johnny Dawkins was at Duke University. You
know, Johnny is a great friend of mine. I got a lot of respect for him and what he's done with the program at Stanford. And you know, on a more personal level, just everything that he meant to me when I was a player at Duke. He would come back frequently and work with the current players, and I was one of those guys, and it definitely benefited me in my development as a player.
That game will be at 9 o'clock Arizona time Saturday night, but before that, a 7 o'clock Arizona time tip Thursday at Haas Pavilion in Berkeley against the Cal Bears. Bobby, good to visit with you. Good luck this weekend.
Thanks, Tim. Appreciate it.